Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the Mohamed Salah card to review. It's literally just a position change with a few upgrades here and there, so it's definitely going to be a card that people are probably going to have to pack more than anything. But obviously with Mohamed Salah, I think in last year's game, like they actually made him like really good. And I feel like in this year's game, obviously, with the mechanics being significantly different, a card like this could be very sick to work with because with Salah, guys, in game, we're taking a look at someone who is a controlled player. A controlled player. You can make him explosive on a finisher, engine, or artist. See, the thing is, right, is that I want to give him a hawk. Because you give him a great pace boost, you give him a good shooting boost, and you give him physical. Him being controlled, I couldn't care less about, because I still feel like this is going to be a very sick card to work with, uncontrolled. You know what I'm saying? What are people giving him? Hawk, finisher, sentinel. A finisher would not be an incorrect thing to give him, I will say, because you're changing his accelerate to explosive, which could be very helpful for a lot of people, right? Especially if your build-up is not really revolved around pace, it's more revolved around like specific dribble, specific acceleration choices, right? But yeah, I'm mostly going to be using him on a hawk. I don't feel like I have to give him explosive. Like I said, it's all completely playstyle based, but I feel like giving him the pace, shooting, and physical boost for a better all-round experience makes the most sense, you know? In-game player traits with Mohamed Salah, he is a person who has the outside foot shot trait, the finesse shot trait, long shot taker, chip shot, speed dribbler, so a bunch of very good things there. Obviously, a lot of very meta shooting stats, shooting traits, excuse me. Guys, this card on the Hawk chemistry style is going to have really good pace, really good shooting capabilities, as well as pretty decent physical capabilities too, right? When it comes to his passing is also going to be in a very good area, which is a huge plus. You do need to compensate for the 3-star weak foot as much as possible, right? So that's why for me, I want to give him that hawk to boost that shot power, to boost the finishing, to be in a fantastic area for more consistency. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dribbling gonna be in the 90s area for a 5'9" player. Salah body type, it should work out really nicely in game. Like I said, it was last year's game where, in my opinion, it was like the first year that I was like, oh my goodness, Salah's like that guy now. With this year's game, it's probably not going to be any different, let's be honest, right? So yeah, this card's definitely going to be very interesting to try out. He looks like the type of player that can pretty much be played in any attacking position. But for the sake of the review, we already got the 11 wins, so honestly, the rest of the records, I don't really care too much. I'll just commit the defense and do whatever. We're going to have Salah. We'll take that. Let's go, let's go. I was a little bit concerned though, because when your player's doing that animation with their body, it's less consistent, right? So that was good. I shouldn't be doing the angled body feint there. Good pass though by Salah. Oh, for the higher consistency, I try to get the ball roll off, but gotta do some extra stuff there. I try to work the outside foot. Nice shot. Well done. Great finish there. Touch shot. Oh, pen maybe? Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, hey, my G. He took me out. Where's my boy Salah? Ah. No, what is that pass, Rafinha? Oh, the space is at the bottom. He goes to the top. Watch out, guys. He's activated pressure tactics. He's now the best defender in the world. Oh, he gets a deflection. We'll take it. We'll take it, a deflection. With a weak foot, too, eh? We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, my goodness. Should have shot it across. I don't know what I'm doing there. Oh, you could just do that. Could just do that. If it wasn't for Sula's crazy challenge right there, it would have been really good. Completely random. Completely random, but you pay for the randomness, let's be real. You pay for the randomness. Beautiful goal, boys. Beautiful, beautiful goal. I like it. Respect, man. Shouldn't have done the ball roll there. That was not a great decision. Should have just gone for the near post there. I don't know why he, like, rushed at that shot so quickly. Like, he didn't have to do that. Like, if he just takes the touch and then laces it, it's a goal. Let's go, Salah. Let's go. Oh, with his weak foot too, eh? With his weak foot too. Oh, more power. I get the drag touch there for the finish, but probably should have gone for like an extra pass or something too. I'll try to utilize the shielding dribble a little bit, but I get the right angles there. Let's go. Well done, boys. That's what I'm looking for. Salah! I like that. I like that. See! Okay, guys. So final verdict on the new Mohamed Salah card. So, guys, listen, I didn't really feel like I needed to give him the explosive chemistry style change. I didn't really feel like that was the case. He was perfectly fine and controlled, man. He made really good runs. Attacking AI worked out great in multiple situations. Improving his shooting to be able to score with his weak foot was a huge plus, right? Dribbling on the ball was great. I was using like some shield touches and it came off great as well. It's a card that you can pretty much use in any attacking position. If you're playing him in the side areas, preferably left side, because obviously with the outside foot shot being very effective, having him on that left side just makes more sense for how you want your players to move in game, right? So giving him the Hawk chemistry style to make his pace, shooting, and physical as high as possible is definitely way more ideal than, you know, giving him a finisher chemistry style where you don't get the pace boost, you do change the accelerate on the card 100%, and you do make him a little bit more responsive, but he doesn't really feel like he needs to be more responsive, you know? So I guess it's situation based, right? Like, it's depending on how your formation is set up. You may want the explosive accelerate, so you choose that. I think most people, even if you're on the old gen version of the game, it's going to be a hawk, right? But no, he was really good, man. He scored a lot of very good opportunities for me. He did save me in a lot of occasions. Like I said, that weak foot strike that hit off the post and in, like, that's a first time strike on the spot, and he scores it, no problem, right? So that type of stuff is obviously really, really good to work with when it comes to being able to attack in this game. He's a fun striker to use up top, man. Like, it's very hard to get like these fast, agile type players to be like the top tier strikers, because obviously in this game, these physical guys, you know, they with lengthy and stuff, like they make that nice difference. But he's one of the guys that are agile, quick, that can play in that area really well. Like I said, it's a card you could pretty much use in any attacking position. It genuinely doesn't matter. I mean, comparisons right now would be mostly to the top tier strikers. Do I think that he's a top tier striker? No, because of the 3-star weak foot for certain shots, right? But Salah nowadays, guys, he's an absolute monster to use, right? Like, the way that the card performs on the pitch when it comes to, you know, really high shooting capabilities. He has both of the shooting traits as well as like animation choice, like CPU stuff, like speed dribbler, chip shot traits, long shot taker. Like, having long shots is really nice too with the shooting stats that he has set up. So the only downfall of the card is a 3-star weak foot for certain strikes, but he still takes them well because of the really, really high shooting stats that the card has. Because listen, at the end of the day, this card does have good base card stats in the finishing department. So it's very, very helpful to have that while being able to give him the hawk and making him perfect in that area. So the price, I mean, that's how much these cards cost, right? They cost around this much for how they perform in game. It's just kind of how it is, right? So, I mean, the comparison doesn't really make a lot of sense to a lot of players. He is a top tier card, obviously. Positions, Premier League. Yeah, like, he's just different, right? He's different to Ronaldo, Haaland, Aubameyang. Like, they're all different types of cards. It's weird to compare them, you know? Robbie Keane, by the way, man, I think he's really good again this year. I have to try him out because every time I come up against him, he has like sick attacking AI and stuff. Like, he looks really good again. One day we'll try him out. We'll see if we have the time for like the hero cards and stuff. But yeah, so lost a W, man. He was absolutely fantastic. My reds were pretty generic, guys. They weren't like too crazy. But yeah, I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.